Hi children, good morning all of you. So welcome you all again to the video class. So children, in the last class we were dealing with the lesson Puru the Brave, okay, and we have completed the textbook exercise of the vocabulary part. So today we shall see the grammar, that is the degrees of comparison, okay. So how you have to, already you have learnt about the degrees of comparison and the 3 degrees of comparison, that is the positive, comparative and superlative. So how the words come in the positive, comparative and superlative. So today you are going to learn how we have to change the sentences from positive degree to comparative and from comparative and superlative. Okay, so how we'll change the sentences. Today you will be learning about the sentences, how to change the sentences. Okay, so let us look into the degrees of comparison. Now, degrees of comparison are used to compare a person, place or thing with another. Okay, now these are generally formed with adjectives and adverbs. Yes, so there are 3 degrees of comparison. You already know it: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Okay, so now how you will change the positive degree to comparative and or superlative. Okay, so whenever we have a sentence in positive degree, so it can be changed into comparative and superlative, but there are 3 types of this in this comparisons. How you change it? The thing is, when there is a comparison between only two things or two persons or two places, then this is one type of comparison. Okay, so in this, whenever we have comparison between two things, then this it will be only between the positive. We can change the positive degree to comparative only, so we cannot change it into superlative. Whenever there is a comparison between two things, we have only the positive degree sentence and comparative degree sentence. Okay, so now this is, let us see, name it as model 1. So this is one type of model 1. Okay, now so we have model 1. In model 1 there will be comparison only between two things, so remember that. And in model 1, suppose in the positive degree sentence, if not is there, suppose not is there in the positive degree sentence, then when we are changing it into comparative degree, then not should not be written. So if in positive degree not is there, remember in comparative degree not will not come. So remember it in that way. For example, so here you look at the sentence, Simran is not so beautiful as Aishu. Now this sentence, first of all you have to identify in which degree it is. To know that in which degree it is, we have to look at the structure. So Simran is what, children? It is the subject. Okay, is the verb and not is added over here. Okay, and so beautiful as Aishu. Now this beautiful, what is beautiful over here? It is the adjective, isn't it? So now you have to see, usually I told you degrees of comparisons are adjectives or adverbs, isn't it? So you have to see this adjective in which degree it is. I told you already that it is, there are 3 degrees of comparison, that is positive, comparative and superlative. So this beautiful is in which degree now? Yes, it is in positive degree. And what are the other forms of it? Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful, isn't it? So now when we look at this sentence, the adjective a beautiful is given, that means it is in positive degree, isn't it? If you just identify the adjective, you can come to know that that sentence is in positive degree sentence, isn't it? Now you have to change it. Now look at which model it is. It is, you have the subject as Simran and Aishu. That means it is a comparison between two things. So now you can change it into the comparative form. Okay, so now to change the above sentence into comparative, so what is the structure we'll follow? We have to bring the object first. What is the object over here? Aishu, isn't it? Then comes the verb. that is is or are. Yes, then is, and we have to write the comparative form of the adjective. So what is the adjective there? Beautiful. So what is the comparative form of it? More beautiful, isn't it? So, and then to the comparative degree always add than. Why? Because you are comparing. So than is must, you have to add after comparative degree. So more beautiful than Simran. Simran is the subject. So the subject comes last, the object comes first, and the subject goes last. So this is how you change the positive degree sentence to comparative form when in not is there in the positive degree. Now when not is not there in the positive degree, then what we do? Then in comparative degree, not should be written. We have to add not before the comparative degree form. So let us look at this example. Sunita is as beautiful as Sheila. Now this sentence is in positive degree. Okay. Subject plus verb plus as plus positive degree plus as plus Sheila becomes the object. Now the above sentence is in positive degree. We have to change it in the comparative. Then what comes? Bring the object first. Object plus the verb is or are. We have to add not because not is not there in the positive degree sentence, isn't it? So not should be written in the comparative form. It's just vice versa. If in positive degree not is there, comparative degree not should not be written. Okay. So then if in positive degree not is not there, we have to add not in the comparative degree. So it's just vice versa like that. And Sheila, now how will you change it? Sheila is not more beautiful than Sunita. So just have a look at whenever we have two comparisons, when we have comparison between two things, this is the way how we change into from positive degree to comparative. Understood, children? The first type. Now let us look into, and one more note, just remember for this model, if not is not there in positive degree, the structure of the sentence in positive degree will be like this. Subject plus verb plus as plus positive degree plus as. As plus positive degree plus as will be there if not is not there in positive degree. And if not is there in positive degree, the structure will be in this way. Subject plus verb plus not plus so plus positive degree plus as. The so plus positive degree plus as will be there if not is there in positive degree. Okay, this is how we can just identify. And remember, always in the first type of this, never will have the superlative degree. We cannot change into superlative degree because it is a comparison between two things. Okay, understood, children? Now let us look into the next type of how to transform the sentences. Now in this model 2, the type 2, we can change, suppose it is in positive degree, we can change it into the comparative form and the superlative form. So what is this? In positive degree, suppose it starts with no other. Okay, and no other plus there is an object plus verb is or are plus as or so and positive degree plus as subject. Now look at the example. Instead of the structure you may get confused. So look at the example of positive degree. Now suppose a sentence is given like this, starting with no other. No other actor is as tall as Rana. Now when such a sentence is given first, immediately you have to identify in which degree it is. So when a sentence is given like this without any structure, you look at the sentence. No other actor is as tall as Rama. So what is the adjective there? Tall is the adjective. Immediately identify tall is which degree? Yes, it is positive degree. What is the comparative form of tall? Taller. What is the superlative form of it? Tallest. So now when no other actor is as tall as Rana is given, then you must identify that it is a positive degree sentence. Clear? So it has started with no other. Now how will you change it into comparative form? You have to add, look at the structure. Subject. So bring the subject first. What is the subject here? It is Rana, isn't it? Now, and Rana is, and you have to add the comparative degree of the adjective. What is the comparative degree? Taller. And add than and any other. Remember, you have to add any other. Whenever in positive degree no other, it starts with no other. In comparative degree, you have to add any other. Okay, any other plus the object, that is the actor. Understood? This is the structure how you have to follow. And in superlative form, again you have to bring the subject plus verb plus the plus superlative degree. So what is, always remember, before superlative degree you have to add the. So here Rana is the tallest actor. Now when you have no other in positive degree, in comparative form you have to add any other, and in superlative you have to add the plus superlative degree. This is how you have to change for the type 2, that is the model 2 type of sentences, if we have like this. So remember this very well, and then change it into the other sentences, other degrees. Okay, now let us see model 3. Now if in positive degree it starts with very few. So how we have, for example, very few mobiles are as nice as Samsung. When you see the adjective nice, yes, now it is in positive degree, and it has started with very few. When it started with very few, then in comparative form, the same subject plus verb plus the comparative degree plus than plus many other should be added. What should be added here? Many other. When the positive degree starts with very few, in comparative degree many other comes over here. So it comes like this: Samsung is nicer than many other mobiles. So just follow the structure, remember it, and change the sentences. Okay children. Now in superlative degree, subject as usual the Samsung plus verb is. Now one of the should be added. One of the nicest. That is, what is the superlative degree of nice? Nicest mobiles. So here, now in the previous one, model 2, if it started with no other, in comparative, CD plus than, same thing, but only here it changes. After than, any other should be added. And here, after the verb, the plus superlative degree. And here, in superlative degree, if in positive degree, if very few is there, then after, in comparative degree, many other should be added after than, and in superlative degree, one of the plus superlative degree should be added. Okay, this is the difference that you have to see between model 2 and model 3. Understood children? So these three types are main for changing of the sentences into the other degrees of comparison. So children, I hope you have understood. Look at, see the video again and again, understand it well, and then do the exercises, the today's assignment. Okay, so look at today's assignment, and you have to just change the following sentences into other forms of comparison as indicated in the brackets. Now look at this sentence and read it properly, which type it is and how it is changed in the examples. You have to change it into the other degrees. I hope you can do it very well. See the video again and again, understand it and do it, and send your assignment to me. Okay? Thank you. In the next class, we shall see the other sentences of your exercise. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.